Hello, everyone. Today I'll be speaking about childhood obesity and the problems that it is causing. So, we are not a healthy society. Everything is fast food, prepared food, things like that. We do a lot of frozen dinners, and it is affecting our health, and it's also affecting our children's health. So, according to Newsweek, July 2025, um, rates are extremely severe. Obesity has tripled in the past 15 years, as young as age 5. And according to Associated Press on December 17, 2023, obesity is rising in preschools and areas of low income due to access to healthy foods. Proof of economic and environmental conditions contribute to the health issues of our children these days. Um, I think parents are so busy working and having kids and picking up the kids and working late and all that stuff that it's just easier to pick up fast food for the family or to put in a frozen pizza or to get like a frozen lasagna, things like that. But those aren't always the healthiest options. They have a lot of sodium, a lot of processed food, preservatives, things like that. Um, I think school has taken away like essential classes, especially in high schools, to where you can learn how to cook and it doesn't have to be too hard. Um, that needs to be done. Also, the Economist posted on 8/8/24, despite health campaigns and programs, it fails because they don't focus on the individual. They focus on the individual and not the systemic problem. So basically, they don't limit advertising. They advertise all kinds of fast foods and snacks like Lunchables that are not healthy for kids, and McDonald's Happy Meals get free toys. So, of course, kids want that stuff. Or like chips, hot chips, Takis, things like that. Um, we shouldn't even offer those things. Other countries don't offer those things. If it has red 40 in it or any of those dyes and stuff, they do not do it. Or the drinks, even. They basically, in other countries, which is not as big as a problem as it is here, they shop on a daily or every other day basis to buy their produce that is fresh, doesn't have a lot of chemicals on it and stuff, and they prepare their meals on a daily basis. And it doesn't have to be that hard. You can choose harder meals on days that are like weekends, Saturdays and Sundays. You have more time, or whatever days are your off days. You can prepare meals that are larger, and then you can also take those days to prepare meals so that you can just pop it in the crock pot, or so this way you're using fresh ingredients as much as possible, because the sugar-based foods, the preservative-based foods, things like that are just really bad for us and for society. That's why not only do children have obesity, but adults have obesity. And we have, heart attacks at age 50 because we're also not exercising. So, The Guardian posted in 10, 11, 18, 10 and 11-year-olds in the UK, they were obese. So it's not just here, United States, but United States is a larger problem than most other countries. Um, the lunch programs over in Asian countries are actually excellent. They give them so many different options, and it's all fresh food. None of it is like frozen pizzas or hot dogs that have been boiled for, a whole day or something like that, like we do here. They give them sushi. They give them fresh meals that were made. Fruits and vegetables are mandatory. Here, we don't do that. So in the UK, they were having a problem. So what they did was they suggested smaller portions for people, and also less sugar, and implemented that into their school programs. And it reduced the rate. And then Healthy Eating Research, also known as HER, on February 2023, uh, they did news coverage that shifted from parents to environmental. So not only are they taking the parents into consideration, but they're also considering the environment, which, letting your kids watch TV all the time and play video games and sit there and have snacks and sodas and things like that promotes not being healthy, not exercising, and all those things. So we need to change the way we go about things here in the United States. We need to promote smaller portions. We need to promote healthy eating, shopping for fruits and vegetables, I would say every 2 to 3 days or things like that. Promoting eating out less. And if you do eat out less, maybe choose a healthier option or have a healthier option for your kids. Kids' meals when you go out are something like mac and cheese, hamburger, fried chicken strips. There's not healthy options. Why can't they have a piece of chicken that is baked with some veggies and a salad? Like, we should really offer these options as meals for children. We offer them for adults because adults are a lot bigger, and they have underlying health issues, heart attacks, obesity, blood pressure problems, high cholesterol, and that all stems from what we were eating as a child and how we ate and the larger portions and stuff like that. So the benefits of changing all of that would be we would have a healthier society. Our children wouldn't have a lot of medical issues. They would be taught to eat better, and as adults would eat better, and then teach their kids to eat better. And then also, promoting exercise instead of sitting at home and watching TV or playing video games. They would be outside riding bikes, running around like how I used to when I was younger. And, my eating habits got worse as I got older, as, I watched commercials and all that stuff. So the problem is we need to change it, and we need to change it now.